Hello and welcome to the P.G.M Show live. And my special guest, if you haven't known, the promos have been going around the circuit, maybe not. I don't care because he's here, and that's Rhymes. Yes, my special guest is from the UK. He is synonymous with everybody really knows Mr. Salacious Rum. Yes, that's my special guest. Absolutely fantastic. I'm so excited to talk to these guys. Even Bob. Yes, Bob. And let's get this going, shall we? See you in and at live. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's get going. Yeah, without further ado, I'm going to get this guy on. With these guys on and friends from over UK seas. I'm babbling. I'm going to do that probably 10 times. Anyway, I am so excited to actually introduce you to Salacious Rum. Yes, and Bob. But anyway, Salacious Rum, thank you for coming on to the show. Thank you very much, Rum.
I'm visual babbling. I've affected you. I've affected you, haven't I? I've affected you. But don't worry. Don't worry. You've affected me too, Pete. You make me all wobbly at the knees.
Oh,
I'm a big fan of yours, Pete. I'm a big fan.
Oh, thank you very much.
Massive fan. Yes. Massive fan of Pete and the P.G.M Show.
Yes.
I've been watching you I've been keeping my eyes on you.
Yeah. Have you? Okay.
I have. Do you know what, Pete? I think. Oh, I don't know. Can I come back in a minute? Hold on. Can I come back in a minute? Hold
on. We'll be right back with Salacious Rum. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone. This is a little bit of a commercial break. If you're in the US and you cannot stay up, please catch it on the replay. If you're in the UK, catch me live now with Salacious Rum. He's just gone to do a commercial break himself. Something to do with coffee beans or something like that.
Sorry about that. Well, because this is an ungodly hour, Pete. And there's probably about one person in the whole world that's awake. I thought I've got to order some coffee, so we've got a coffee. Right. And I've massacred. People say I massacre coffee. Do you want to know what's in this coffee?
What's that? What's in coffee?
You can tell me whether I've massacred it or not. It's called a caramelized biscuit latte. So it's
syrupy.
It's a latte with sugar-free caramel syrup, coconut milk, and it's got little pieces of biscuit on top.
Mate.
So
you need dancing walls, won't you?
He will be. Right, now listen up, Pete, before you get into it. I got to say this, because I've been keeping my eye on you across these waters, watching your progress.
Yeah.
You know, I've always been fond of you, Pete, because I know you're a star.
Thank you.
And I'm a massive Hobbit fan. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
So I've been watching your progress, and I've got to say, I think you could be my wingman.
Really?
You could be my new wingman. I think we're like two peas in a pod.
Yeah.
We're both young, attractive. You've got great hair.
Thank you.
I've got great hair.
Yeah. Where? we're
Just go with it. Just go with it.
yeah.
You've got great hair. I've got great hair. We're young. We're free. We're single, and we're ready to mingle.
Yes.
The world is our oyster, Pete.
Yes.
We could be out there, the two of us, conquering the world. We'd have a harem of special lady friends throwing themselves at our feet.
Walking down naked in UK sounds
naked. So what to it then?
What? Sorry, what?
What to it then?
What to it?
You signing up? You signing up?
Yes, signing up.
You're gonna be my wingman.
I'll be your wingman.
He's doing it, Bob. It's gonna be my wingman.
I'll be your goose to your maverick.
Goose.
Mind you, Goose died, so I might
take me to bed or lose me forever.
Remember, Goose died, Rum. So if I die unexpectedly,
you went out like great balls of fire. So you went out, you went out with your balls dangly and on blood. So.
My hairy legs and balls, yes.
Yeah, your dangly nutsacks were swinging wide and proud.
I see your backdrop there, Salacious. As Hobbit.
Do you know why?
Why?
Do you know where Bob lives?
Hobbit hole.
He lives in the Shires of England.
Oh yes.
He lives in the Shires, which inspired Tolkien to write Lord of the Rings. We've got the Shires of the Midlands, and we've got the industrial Black Country to the north. It's just like in the Lord of the Rings.
You live next to the what is it? Birmingham, wasn't it? Birmingham.
South, in the Shires to the south. In the Shires to the south. Do you know here in the Shires, Pete? Everyone's got furry hands, furry feet. It's like Bob, who's got furry hands, and everyone snogs their cousins. Yeah. Everyone drinks cider, smokes tumbleweed. That's the way we do it.
Yes.
You're welcome here anytime, Pete.
Oh, thank you very much.
Come and stay with Bob. You're welcome here anytime.
Yeah. I'll bring my hairy feet with me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bring them.
We can dangle them over your Shires.
We can go skinny dipping in the Severn.
Yes. We can do Elijah Woods and Naked in the Dark.
No, it's too far. It's too far. Too far.
Okay, too far. Too far. Okay. Sorry.
Go off limits. Bloody Elijah. Bloody hell. He's a nutcase. He's a tearaway.
Yes. Yeah. He left.
He left.
But you're welcome over here also, Rum and Bob.
I've never been to the Zealands. I've been to the Australias and I've been to the Fijis. Never been to the Zealands.
New Zealand has got a beautiful taste to it. So yeah, you come down here and taste New Zealand anytime you want.
Do you think the special lady friends there will like me, Pete?
Yes, they would. Yeah.
They'll take to me. Yeah.
Well, take to you and take to you. Sorry, I could resist.
What do you mean? Eat me? Eat me?
No, I'm just kidding. Rob. They'll love you. They'll love you down here and down under.
They'll love me down under. They'll love me. Bob, they'll love me down there.
Yes.
And I'll love going down there.
Yes, we'll put you in a hobbit hole because you can actually stay in those hobbit holes.
I know.
So
I'm made for them.
Yeah. Mind you, we'll have to actually call you Hobbit Crumb, not Star Wars Crumb.
Because I'm only little. Look, I'm not wearing any pants, Pete. I'm not wearing any pants. I don't like wearing pants. Do you wear pants?
Most of the time.
Just go with it.
Yes.
No. Because you and I are the same. We like to aerate our testicles.
Yes.
We don't like sweaty balls.
No, we don't.
No, sweaty balls are bad.
Yes, they can be.
Yeah, especially when you get one stuck to your leg.
You have that. Do you have that problem? Do you?
One ball.
One
Ball.
ball.
Yeah, with the sticks. Yeah, it's bad.
So it's not one-eyed Willie.
That's something else. That's the one-eyed serpent. That's something else.
One-eyed. You can't really say one-eyed bully, can you? Really, can you?
Don't know. We don't want to get done. We don't want to get done for racialism, because you and I were the same. We're all about inclusivism around here. Inclusivism. We're pro-inclusivism, everyone, especially thespians.
Yes.
They're very welcome.
Actors on stage, thespians.
Yeah, thespians.
Not
Especially when they kiss each other.
That's lesbian. That's lesbians.
Yeah, I'm pro-thespians.
Thespians.
I'm all about inclusivism. I'm pro-thespian.
So
I'm progressive. I'm progressive. I'm pro-thespian. They're all every thespian. Honestly, I'll happily live in a house full of thespians. You don't have to mind me. Just carry on. You can, just get on with it. Don't mind me. I'll just walk around.
60s thespians during the 60s rock, naked, free,
dangly, and we're free falling. Yeah. We're free falling.
I'm going to get a copyright there.
Oh, sorry. Black that bit out.
That's all right.
You know I've got my own music, don't you?
Yes. Yeah.
SoundCloud.com. SoundCloud.com/Salacious.
Cloud? Is it on Cloud?
SoundCloud.com/Salacious.
Yes, so check that out, peoples. If you haven't checked that out, check it out. It's on SoundCloud. All Salacious runs greatest sets. Right.
Yeah, I got 2 albums. Yeah. The first album is called Escape. I've got 2 albums. Wow. First one is called Escape from the Sail Barge. And the second one is imaginatively called.
That's right.
Album number 2.
Your cousin got blown up, didn't he? Oh.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He escaped. It's my pappy, not my cousin. He escaped. He had an escape plan.
Yes. Sorry, I had to bring that up.
Yeah, noticed. Yeah,
how did he escape?
He had an escape plan. He had an escape plan.
Trapdoor.
Him and Yana Dalgargan hatched a plan.
Oh.
Yana Dalgargan.
Right, yeah.
Yana Dalgargan, Jabba's dancer with 6 boobies.
Oh, yes, I do.
Him and Yana hatched a plan. If ever anything was to go down, the 2 of them would elope.
It's a strange mix.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
it's a strange relationship there.
I got 5 kids to feed. I wish I had 3 hands.
God. So are you happy now that you're not spit roasted in shows like Mandalorian and you rat out people?
To be honest with you, Pete, there was universal criticism of the show around that time. Yeah. Really, Dave Filoni really showed the dark side of him, and that set up a huge media campaign just in time for my hit music track, Monkey Lizard Killer, which went straight to #1 in the charts at the time. Right. And since then, there's been a whole revolution, isn't there? The whole monkey lizard army's risen. Monkey lizards are trending. Now they're bloody everywhere. They're all coming out of the woodworks. So
they're in the trees.
Right. They're back. We're back. The monkey lizard army is rising. Coming back.
got rid of the cages, the spit roasters. Now
we're doing the spit roasting, Pete.
Yeah, exactly. You've got humans and other aliens on spit roasts instead of you. So you're quite proud on that.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Now, now we're doing the spit roasting, and all the special lady friends jumping on the good foot and doing the bad thing. Yes, sirree.
Yeah. How Salacious, Bob? This is both. How do you get so good at entertaining people?
Well, for me, it's evolved over millions of years. I'm just a natural talent, just like why I'm such a good love maker. It's evolved. I'm evolved. My whole body is evolved to be an incredible love maker. I've got special pheromones that they can go through the interwebs. They might be affecting you now. And if there's any special lady friends about, like I can see that Universal Toy Collectors in the chat. I reckon is Mrs. Georgie's probably feeling a bit moist right now, going weak at the knees. Because my pheromones are emitting through the webs into the chat.
Stu, you can tell us Salacious off if he's feeling Georgie.
So I've evolved. I've got So yeah, and I'm a superstar in Kowak. Don't forget, I'm a #1 movie star,
right,
number one music star.
You're bigger than me.
I'm huge. I'm huge.
Not. It's not a euphemism, but you're bigger than me. You got monkey lizards everywhere. I'm only an extra hobbit.
We're everywhere. We're everywhere. We're everywhere. We're all on the social medias everywhere. I like my social medias. We're on the Twitter sphere. We've got 9,000. We've got over 9,000 followers on the Twitter sphere. Did you know that? We had 10,000 followers on TikTok, but we got banned.
Why did you get banned?
We got banned. Posting naughty stuff.
Oh, what are you doing?
I posted a video and they didn't like it. They said it was naughty. Said I got a potty mouth. So I had to start again. Said I had a potty mouth.
It's not naked. Not naked. Ghoul. Monkey lizards.
Careful. Nah. I wouldn't do that.
So you got banned from TikTok, but you're huge on Twitter.
But we're back on TikTok at Salacious_rum. We're back on it, but we had to start again. Salacious_rum. I think we're about 3,500 now, but we had to start again. So,
check him out on Twitter, everybody. If you haven't even.
I'm on the Instagrammies as well. I'm on the Instagrammies.
Yeah. I got you on Instagram. I got you on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm there. Yeah. And YouTube, of course. YouTube, Pete. Don't forget my YouTubes.
Big on there, aren't you, Salacious?
I think we're hunting. We want 5,000.
Right. Yeah.
We've got 4. We want 5. So.
I mean, I've got to say, I love you guys on the Lego studs. A bit early in the morning for me, but it's fantastic when I get to pop in.
You pop in anytime, Pete.
Yeah.
You pop in anytime. You always
got such a great lineup of Lego studs.
Well, the thing is with the studs, there's no people just come and go. Once you attended once, you are officially anointed with the special oils of Kowak. We rub the oils into your body, and you are officially anointed as a Lego stud. And then from that day forth, you are free to come and go as you please.
You got that off. You got that off because the coronation today, didn't you?
What?
Oils.
Did you see Charles getting the oils of Jerusalem rubbed into his chest? All got a bit pervy, didn't it? You had to derobe in front of everyone. You had to put screens up. It's like being at the beach and you got to put your speedos on.
Thank God they didn't do that to the Queen when she was alive. When she was older. So,
I know, because she had a massive rack, didn't she?
yeah.
Imagine rubbing them oils into that rack. Bloody hell. Huge.
What did you think about the coronation there, Ron? What did you think of it?
He's a bit stiff, any old Charles. Needs to loosen up a bit. Not a massive fan of that Camilla Bush.
Camilla Bush.
Is her name Camilla Bush?
Is that a euphemism or
Her name? I don't know. I thought it was her name.
Camilla Bush?
I'm sure I saw a video. Bob had a video and it had Camilla Bush on it. I'm sure it had.
Okay, we'll take your word for it.
Yeah, it did. It had King Dick and Camilla Bush. That's right. No.
King Dick and Camilla Bush. Yes.
Also.
So yeah. I didn't know his name was Richard though. It was Charles.
Well,
So,
I can confirm that Georgie is being affected in the chat. She says, "I did wonder what was going on down there, Salacious. Now it's all becoming clear. I'm sorry, Georgie. You'll be uncontrollable. You'll be getting tingly feelings in your nether regions. Just have to go with it. Just let the feelings flow through. Yeah, you might be cool. It happens. So.
Well, you get amorous with everybody, Salacious. So that's your thing. Get a roll in reviews, JJ. So
it's natural.
You've got our pants on as well, so there's been,
always ready.
Be free, let
free balling.
Let the one fella out.
Yeah, the little fella.
Can't say fellas now, can we? Because you've only got one. So.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I have to throw the boys over the shoulder, not to trip people up. Don't want people behind me tripping up. So.
Oh God, I'm gonna have to rate this R.
Oh, is it bad?
Hey, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. You rate, anyway. So it's not going to be a family show, people. You're going to get all high on us with the coffee you're drinking there.
Right.
Are you ready?
Do you have questions for me?
I'm just actually. How do you do it? How do you have all these shows and be so entertaining? Because you are entertaining.
Well, we haven't been doing Monkeys. Our main show is on hiatus. Monkeys at Hangout. You ever seen Monkeys at Hangout?
I mean,
that's on hiatus. So our main show, Monkeys at Hangout, is a weekly interview show. It was on Monday nights, but we've had a little break from it. But it's coming back.
Oh, great!
So it's coming back. So
I always look forward to that one because that's so funny and so good.
Yeah. You'll be on in the next season, Pete, won't you? You'll come on.
I was looking forward to actually being on the first when I saw it, but you didn't really know me back then, so I just loved it because it was just so comical and so free.
I reckon you'll be quite good at Star Wars role play. So,
that's what I was looking forward to, is having a play or
Well, we can have a little go if you like. Should we reenact a scene in Hobbit in Hobbiton? You and I could do a little scene. We could improv a scene.
I don't know the scenes.
Well, we'll make one up. Okay. Right, what's your character? Let's make up new character names. Who are you going to be?
I'm Mr. Hairy Leg.
You're Hairy Leg, and I'm Fuzzy Ball.
Right. Okay. Are we going to do it in old broken English?
Sure.
Or Hobbiton English.
Hobbiton English. Hey there, furry ball. How we doing there, laddie?
Good. All right.
Oh, he's all right. He's all right.
All right. I say all right, Mister
All right.
Mister. What's your name? Because I've got Alzheimer's.
Oh, my name be Fuzzy Ball.
Fuzzy Ball.
My name be
How are
Fuzzy
you,
Ball.
Fuzzy Ball?
I'm
How are
really
you?
good there. I'm really good there. What are you, Hairy Willy? What are you called again?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Hairy Willy. How are you there, fella?
I am all dangling. That's what.
I thought you were a little bit dangly there, fella.
Yes.
Now what you doing
Hairy,
in the evening? Are we smoking some tumbleweed and drinking some cider?
yes. I'm hairy dangling with me mate. Hairy danglers.
I've got a wee cousin lined up for you if you fancy a bit of the old in out.
Oh, I could just do with some rumpy pumpy.
Yeah, rumpy pumpy, son. The old rumpy pump. Everyone likes a bit of rubbing up dub, rumpy pump.
Thank my friend Rowan Atkinson for that word.
Rumpy pump, the old rumpy pump. Humpy dump, rumpy stumps, rumpy stilt skin. Huh. Look at us, we're like a couple of acting giants, aren't we? Hollywood awaits us. Hollywood awaits us.
A hobbit pirate I sounded like, but that's all right.
Or shimmer me timbers, laddie. Pete, you and I could just do a show like this every week where we just do this. We could have our own show. We could just do like the Salacious and Pete show where we just do this.
And underline it called Rumpy Pumpy.
Rumpy Pumpy, the Rumpy Pumpy show with Salacious and Pete.
Yeah. And talk about anything under the sun.
We just improvise.
Yeah.
Because we're huge talents, aren't we, both of us?
Yes, we are. Yes.
Classically trained.
Are you? Are you Salacious? Are you classically trained?
Classically trained.
So, where are you?
In the arts. In the arts.
In the arts, yeah.
Classically trained in the arts.
What school?
The Royal Kowakian Shakespeare School. Cry havoc! Let's slip the dogs of war.
I remember Christopher Plummer actually doing that in a Star Trek film.
Oh yeah, great! That's a great scene.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah. Right. Oh yeah. The Undiscovered Country,
which is one of my favorite films, actually.
Great film. So that and Rafa Khan are like they're both very naval as well. Very naval.
Yeah.
It's
not a euphemism, people. It's not a euphemism.
No.
Naval as is captain's hat and stuff like that. Not this one. Yeah. Sorry.
But no, Bob's Bob's the average one. I'm classically trained in the arts, because Pete,
yes,
I see you standing like greyhounds in the slips, straining upon the start. The game's afoot. Follow your spirit, and upon this charge, cry God for Harry, England, and St. George.
What, the dragon?
We've got to slay the dragon. It's an Arthurian tale.
Yes, got to slay the dragon. Everybody's got to slay the dragon.
Everyone's got to do some dragon slaying.
It's I like the line. He tasks me.
He tasks me.
Love that line.
Yeah. Oh, there's hold on. We got to find that. He's got a great quote where he hold on. We'll find it.
All right, I can put it up. Sorry. While Salacious is finding the famous quote, hello to everybody in the chat. JJ for sticking around. Gilster, how are you? Keep on collecting, guys. Matt, I think it's Matt. Mike from Usual Mike. They're all here, Salacious, to see you and this conversation. Treasure for Triggers, g'day Phil, and Georgie and Stu, all here. Please give Salacious Rum a like when he does his shows. He's fantastic.
Where were you going with that then?
Hey, what's that? Hey,
when you said give him, I wondered where you were going with that.
Where was I going with that? I don't know where I was going with that. But give me a like as well.
Yeah.
So,
give him a like. Give Peter a like. Give him some love. Give him a big fat sloppy kiss.
You found it there, Rum?
No, there's one where he talks about like it goes on. Oh, is this it? No, because he comes up with like it's planet names and stuff. Or
I hope they aren't cutting out on us.
I'll keep looking. Don't know.
But that fantastic. I know we're both kind of film orientated, right? We love our films and TV. What's your favorite? Star Wars or Star Trek? So.
Well, they're different, aren't they? Let's be honest. So, different beasts. Obviously, Return of the Jedi is the greatest movie ever made.
Do you? I'm partially impressed. So. What's going on?
Bob. Did he sign the NDA? Bob. Did he sign the agreement? Did he sign it?
What NDA? You're supposed to sign NDA coming over here, aren't you?
Return of the Jedi is clearly. Well, there's no monkeyness. It's an Empire, is there?
No, but you know.
There's that love scene. That love scene's good in the corridor.
Yes,
You scoundrel. I don't like scoundrels. You like scoundrels.
I do like Return of the Jedi. It's got its good moments.
Yeah.
All good moments actually, but you know, I was just quite partial to Empire Strikes Back. I think it had a little bit more darker quality than Return of the Jedi, but that's me.
I would do like Star Trek, but Star Trek you got to look at them differently because Kirk was like, you know, like a womanizing, like Buccaneer, wasn't he? Like an old 1950s, like Flash Gordon, wasn't he? Like charging ahead and sleep, shagging all the women and
green women. You know, the other one and that one and that lady there and that lady there.
Yeah. Whereas Picard, he's like, he's more like, he's more, he's more Shakespearean and,
Dad.
I'm more like Arthurian, isn't he? Like more considered, And he asks for everyone's opinion, doesn't he? Like, right, I know we're about to get blown into smithereens, but can we go to the ready room and have a conversation about it, please? Because I want to hear every single person's opinion right before we get blown up. To the ready room. And then they all sit around for half hour. And then they come up with a plan, which was basically
no wonder he didn't go and get a bunch of ensigns and say, I want your opinion, and I want your opinion. Your opinion. So the whole shit. So
that was a bit different. Do you remember Deep Space Nine, Pete? Do you remember that?
Yes, I do. Cisco, Captain.
Cisco. I quite like that. I didn't mind that.
Yeah, a bit slow going in the first seasons.
Very slow. With the Bajorans. The Bajorans. I like the Ferengi because they got great ears. And you know their sexual organs are in their ears.
Yeah.
You got to rub Quark's ears, haven't you? Give him a good ear rub.
Oh God!
He gets what's known in the industry as horny ear.
Yeah, imagine what the fluid's going to be like coming out of his ear.
Give
Sorry.
us a bit of a rub. Give us a bit of an ear rub, Pete.
Yeah.
Give us a bit of a up. You know, ear rub.
Yeah, there.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. You're touching my balls at the moment. Forget it.
Yeah, but you're a monkey lizard. You're not a Ferengi.
Or just trying. Might happen. You never know. Just trying it out.
Okay.
Experimental. Yeah. Come on, Pete. Get with it.
You're a monkey. Monkey's parts down there.
We're free. Well, my ears might be sensitive. I've evolved after all. I might have quark ears. Who knows?
Ferengi's ears are huge. No wonder they have their sexual organs in their ears.
Well, look at mine. They ain't exactly like, look at mine. I've got guns.
Yeah, they're not as big as the Ferengis, are they? Really? That's not
girl size. That's not girl sizeism now. We're about inclusivism here. I've got long uns. They're long and bendy. Aren't they?
That's what she said. No, I'm not doing a wet willy.
Give us a wet willy.
I'm not doing a wet willy in his ear. So
go on. Can if you want. Stick it in there. Yeah. No, you got to put it to your left. Your left. Your left hand. No, you got your left hand. That's your right hand. Left hand. All right. No. Stick it up. No, you're down in my bum. You put it in my bum. Look at the screen.
I'm not doing it.
You put his finger in my bum. Everyone saw it. He put his finger in my bum. We all saw it.
Yes, you all saw it.
Yes. Mr. Unusual Mike's here just in time to see Pete put his finger in my bum. You saw it, Unusual Mike. You saw it.
So we're going to go down in history as I put my willy
live on YouTube.
That's not a euphemism. My finger in his bottom. Right.
I properly went down under and Pete fingered me. Pete fingered me down under. Fingered me. You make him Bob reminisce when he was a teenager and he used to hang out around the back of the shops, finger the ladies. Again, fingering people.
I'm dialing it in.
Dialing it in. What the hell? You violating me. Do you do this to all your guests? Do you finger all your guests, Pete?
No, but it's probably not a good look, so I'm not going to agree with that.
Oh.
So,
well, I'm a willing participant. It's okay. Don't worry. I'm not going to hashtag me to you.
My other guests might not be willing participants.
Probably best to ask. Yes. But you're all right with me. Anything goes with me. So you're all right.
Okay. You're all right. That's good. That's good and all. That's good and all.
Yeah. You're all right. Yeah. You're all right. Although, there is one little thing you could do.
What's that? I'm afraid to ask.
Pilly Yum, the monkey lizard, needs deworming.
Right. Okay. How am I going to do that from here?
He's ready. You got to stick it. You might want to put gloves on. You got to go right up you got to stick it up there and pick the worms out individually. He's ready. You ready? Oh, you might want to do this off camera. Actually, we'll do it after. It gets quite messy.
Yeah, I'll do the deworming off camera.
Deworming off camera. Yeah, good idea.
I'll do it like a cow and get a long condom glove. So
get your Femidon out. Get your Femidon out. Yeah, get your Femidon out. Your Femidon.
Yeah. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Okay.
The Femidon. Yeah.
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 Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just thought it was just a long condom with 5 fingers in it. That's what I thought. Oh.
Oh, bloody hell. I ain't seen one of them before.
So, yes.
5 fingers. 5 fingers.
Now, rum.
Well, because I've only got, I've only got 3.
Yeah.
3.
Well, yes, some killers only have 3. So you've got 6 fingers.
Perfectly evolved though. The middle one's curved. It's evolved over the years.
Is that why you like giving the people the bird? So
I don't know. Well,
flipping. Sorry, that's horrible.
Flipping. Yeah, flipping.
Yeah.
It's for flipping. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got that same terminology down here. So that's fine. Where's this? Yes.
Still trying to find this Rafa Khan quote. So,
rum.
Yeah.
Mr. Rum.
Yeah.
So how many? I'm going to say this. How many changes? G'day, Ghosty. Oh yeah. How many changes have you made? Because you were away for a certain time, weren't you? For a long time. So you seem to have had a break, and you were going to actually have some changes made or met.
Well, Bob's a bit lazy, so. Well, you got to freshen the shows up now and again, but Bob hasn't done it yet, so.
Okay. Yeah. Because I thought they were good as they were, but maybe everybody has to take a break, right, to come back fresh.
Well, I've got a few. Yeah, I had about 8 segments in the end, and I used to pick 2 or 3 per show. But everyone needs more segments, don't they? So I quite like a Lord of the Rings segment. That'd be quite good, where we act as hobbits. That could be quite a good segment. What would the segment name be called?
2 little guys with 2 hairy feet. I don't know. It's a good idea. I'll be down for that. There, we can make a show like that.
Yeah. Lord of the Hobbits, or something.
Rum and P.G.M and the hairy feet plays. I don't know.
So yeah, got to come up with some new segments.
You had heaps though, didn't you? That's right. You had heaps of.
Yeah, we got Star Wars roleplay and Star Wars. What else do we have? What's that thing where you make funny sounds? What was that called? BDSM? Not BDSM. That's something else. What is it? I don't know. It's been ages.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what that is because I came in when you had Lego studs. That's where I met you.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, we'll come back. Just watch this space. We'll come back. Don't worry. We'll be back.
Because I love all your spaces. That's not a euphemism. So
ASMR, yeah. ASMR. Yeah. Oh, it's called Monkey Lizard ASMR. Monkey Lizard ASMR.
They knew you before. They knew you before I did, so they must have.
This is the theme tune. It goes Monkey Lizard ASMR. We're talking about dirty stuff. Yeah. That's the theme tune.
Right. Yeah. Very, very music would go down well with that. I mean, particularly with all the iries and drums and
I've got a new segment as well. It's called Welcome to the News with Mr. Unusual Mike.
Yes. There you go, Mike. You've got a co-host.
He's on
Monkey
there.
Lizard.
He's on there, but I didn't do it very often. So.
Oh, really? Did you do that?
I did do that. That was one of the segments originally.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the news with Mr. Unusual Mike. He's so unusual. Mr. Unusual Mike.
But I'm going to go back to what was said. That I cannot wait when you do your guest spots like a talk show and questions and stuff like that. That was brilliantly funny when I watched it.
Wait until you're in the hot seat. We'll see how you feel.
Yeah, I know. I caught that. Hang on. What's this? I'm going to click that from what?
I actually have that video. There is a video. You must have seen it, Mike. We've made a little Unusual Mike video, so we've actually got it. I'll send it to you if you want. So we do have an Unusual Mike video. I'm sure I played it to you. I'll send it to you if you can't remember it.
Are you bringing back all the guys like Vern and Sean, or is that done?
Well, that was called the Three Men and the Monkey Lizard Show. We did 99 episodes in a row, and I think we all got a little bit burnt out by it in the end. And doing 99 shows with a monkey lizard's quite tough going. What? So we've kind of put that one to bed for now. You never know in the future. Vern's sort of carried on with his little show, the Toy Duo, but whether the Three Men and the Monkeys comes back or not, I don't know. I think sometimes change is good, isn't it? And
it is good. Yeah, change. You got to change it up. Keep it fresh. So
you gotta freshen up.
Freshen up. Yeah.
When there's a nightclub here in the Shires, and when you go into the toilets, there's a man in the toilets, and you give him £1 and he will spray aftershave on you. And he says this, he just, when you go in, he goes, freshen up for the ladies. Freshen up for the ladies. And he'll spray you. He'll even spray your willy if you give him an extra £1.
Yeah, I was going to say, which part of the body? And the appendages.
Good little willy spray with some fresh aftershave. So,
has he got a posh accent? Would you like that in the appendages or on?
No, he's more like got a Jamaican accent. It's like freshen up. That's not Jamaican, but
no, it's
freshen up for the ladies.
Oh, that's Jamaican, man. That's the Jamaican, man. Oh, yeah. Freshen up, man. Oh, that's not it either. So, I really got to get a laugh track for these things. Anyway, it's
how old do you reckon that middle-aged Kiwi man is?
What's that?
How old do you reckon that middle-aged Kiwi man is?
He's about what?
I'm gonna go middle-aged.
Yeah. Yes, I'm gonna go middle-aged because I'm like
no, I've got it. I had that first.
So,
I had that first.
Well, okay, middle age.
You can't have it. I had that. Copy of me.
Old age.
Old.
Sorry, Jason. Sorry.
Bloody hell. Dear Lord.
Because he'll sever my hand. Otherwise, probably. So.
Will he? Is he known to do that?
Have you seen his little thing he has at the end of his shows that he's got like and subscribe? He's got a severed hand instead of a thumb. So. You know what? I keep on harping about this, Rum. What do you think? That maybe they should do a short Star Wars story that actually involves tracking down Luke Skywalker's severed hand and lightsaber.
Didn't they do that in a book? Wasn't that in one of the books? I'm sure his hand was floating in space in one of the early books. Was it? I don't know, but yeah. Could be a thing. Because I'm sure that was going to be a line where they found his hand and they used his hand for cloning. So I'm sure that was part of an original storyline. Could be wrong there.
I reckon it'd be like, I reckon they could actually tack that onto Empire Strikes Back if they had a brain, but they didn't. So,
Good. Look what we got in the chat. We got the BOE.
Yeah, BOE.
BOE. Do you know what the BOE's nickname is?
No.
BOE's nickname is the GOAT, the goat.
The goat.
The goat.
Right.
It's called the goat.
Is that why he's been on YouTube for the longest, or
he's
for
been
years?
on long? He's the greatest of all time because he's been on YouTube the longest, and he's got a long dangly nutsacks that go clickety clack when he walks, just like a goat.
Okay. Right. Yeah. There's. Sorry. Yeah. I think. Salacious has got your claim to fame there. Sadly enough. So, he said that I did not. So.
I like them keeping on. I like them keeping on collecting, boys.
Yes, Matt and Andrew.
Them keeping. I watch their videos. I don't always comment when I watch videos because my writing ain't good. But I watched all their videos because they've got good collection rooms, haven't they?
Yeah, they have actually. And your writing, yes, it's very hard to read. It's like reading old Latin, which is a dead language.
Yeah, it's evolved. I like them keeping on collecting, boys.
Yes, Andrew, you get a shout out from Salacious Rum.
Keeping on collecting.
On collecting. I mean, you've got a big collection, though, haven't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, the thing is, it's hard to see it. It's hard because Bob don't live in a house. He lives in a flat. So whenever we get stuff, we have to put it in storage. So Bob's
I know how that feels there, Bob. I know how that feels, Salacious and Bob.
Bob's got free storage lockups full of toys. So one day we'll get them out.
Mark?
Blue. That's blue.
You open a lot of action figures, right?
Yeah. We collect all sorts. Collect all vintage, modern, lots of different lines.
Yeah, I
He-Man,
love that.
Mask, Transformers, Marvel,
3 and 3 quarter. So
superheroes, Secret Wars,
movies.
Yeah, all sorts. Lots of music, memorabilia, vinyl records, computer games as well. Bob's a bit of a hoarder. He's a bit of a hoarder, to be honest. He's got mental problems. So, well, he talks to monkey lizards all day. So, I imagine what that does to you.
We've all got mental problems if we collect these action figures. Good mental problems.
Monkey lizards all around his flat, so we're everywhere.
Everywhere, yes.
Everywhere. Crime is the disease, but I'm the cure.
Yes, and they live in trees now, so take care of your trees. Or Bob might have to put you up in a tree. So. Oh my goodness!
Still can't find that Rafa Khan quote.
That's all right. It's fine. Don't worry about it, Rum. So, is it the same quote that when he says "tasks me"?
Yeah, he tasks me. Yeah. From heaven's forth, I struggle with thee. Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Somebody might know it in the chat. Feel free to actually give us the correct, all of the correct.
Oh, I think I found it.
All right.
No.
Your
game. Got it.
Save the question for later.
Ready? You ready?
Ready.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Waiting a long time for this. Better be good. He tasks me, and I shall have him. I'll chase him round the moons of Nibia and round the Antares maelstrom, and round perdition's flames, before I give him up. That's it.
Is that it?
That's it.
I thought he said more.
There might be more. There might be more, but that's all we've got.
So that's the crux of it.
Round perdition's flames, before I give him up. Tasks.
Good old Montalban, eh?
Good. I like it because his mouth goes all quivery. Like what you got to watch? You got to watch Kirk's bottom lip when he goes. We don't like we're giving blowjobs, don't we? Let's do it again.
It's yeah. The new J.J. Abrams one was the reverse of Spock, saying it was pretty naff. I thought so. I just want to mention. Sorry.
Not so good. Not so good.
But no, fantastic. Khan, Ratha Khan, brilliant visuals in the day, I must say. So
very, very, very naval. Like they're like submarines, weren't they? And that final battle, you see, he's a superior intellect, isn't he, Khan? But Kirk is the experienced captain, so he thinks in multiple dimensions, and space is multi-dimensional, isn't it? So Khan's just just running traditional parallel lines, and Khan, just like a submarine, he goes minus 5,000 feet, and he drops down, and then turns around and comes up behind him. Then he, just like them U subs, just like the World War II like sub battle, you know. But just it's straight out of World War II naval fighting, isn't it? That film, to be honest.
Yeah. This is getting into it. Yeah, you're right. God. But I loved how his when he went into his the communicator went
yeah.
So,
oh, yeah, the eyes then as well. Yeah, he does the eyes. Yeah, the eyes.
Yeah. Here's Kirstie Alley's character just stands there.
Brilliant, right. Little bit of trivia because you like Undiscovered Country as well.
Yeah.
So Savick is the Vulcan woman, isn't she, in Khan?
Yep.
She's supposed to carry on. She's supposed to be the one that double crosses them in Undiscovered Country, but they changed the character out at the last minute, and they put that section. They put that section of the City Woman in instead with a different character. But it was supposed to be Savick.
Kim Cattrall, wasn't it?
Yeah. So it was supposed to be the same character.
All right. I did not know that.
Because they have that weird like Vulcan scene, don't they, where Spock goes, like he puts like Vulcan ointment on her, and he goes, "You will succeed me." And do you remember? It's all they have that old Vulcan moment.
Betrayed. It's like betrayed. It's she was quite good to hide that much and then come out. So,
typical. Yeah.
So you kind of like Star Trek and Star Wars, don't you?
Oh yeah, we like it all. We like it all. Yeah. Oh yeah, we like it all. I'm a lover, not a fighter, Pete. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Your unboxings on you collect so much. I mean, in a flat, it's going to be difficult, isn't it? For the
I mean, look, there's no point in like everyone like it isn't really a competition, is it? And whenever you think like whenever you sit back and look at your collection, and go, "Oh, that's not bad." There's always someone, isn't there, that's got so. It is what it is. To be honest with you, Pete, we started off in the boot sailing malarkey. Used to go around the car boot sales, just picking up crazy things for like, really cheap. Just picking up old toys. Because because I love all, like knockoff like Galaxy Warriors and crazy stuff. So I never really used to collect modern stuff. It's only really maybe since 2000. I don't know. Well, actually, Clone Wars. We started getting all the figures back in the Clone Wars. So I don't know how long that is. But yeah, it's an addiction, isn't it, Pete?
It is an addiction. Yeah, I mean, my I was doing the impulsive thing, buying lots of 6-inch figures, right? Because they're really expensive over here. But anyway, beside the point. But I've kind of calmed down a lot because I want to get into world building for 3 3/4.
Good plan. Good plan. Good plan.
Yeah.
The 6-inch has got lines are going crazy. Like keeping up with Black Series now is almost impossible. I've given up on Marvel Legends now because that's just impossible to keep up with. And McFarlane are making so many of these multiverse figures. I'm kind of just picking and choosing, picking the odd one now because that's a crazy one. But 3 3/4 the Heritage line, so you can never beat it. And we love the old beta figures, Pete. The old beta, you can't beat the old betas. So we army collect, we army build Ewoks.
So,
we must have over 500 Ewoks at this point.
Oh wow!
And monkey lizards, obviously.
Yeah.
And just there was a time back in the day where you could go around the English boot sale and pick up old beaters for like a couple of quid each. So Gamorrean guards, I love them, and Bib Fortuners, and just old knackered ones, you know, missing their capes, but they're great fun to army build.
I mean, what my decision was is because of the room, and because of the price, and I just want to. I mean, now you see Jurassic Park, the Hammond collection have got 3 3/4 human figures, and I want to kind of do my favorite scenes in a diorama. So that's why my collection. That's where I'm going with.
Good
my
shout. What's the second-hand market like in New Zealand then? What's
for toys? We don't really have any thrift stores, so there's really no toys to actually go and thrift.
Toy fairs? We must have toy fairs.
We do have toy fairs. We've got one big toy fair coming up called Armageddon, where there'll be lots of toys like Star Wars and stuff like that. The convention, mainly movies. Like people come over here to get autographs and stuff like that. So we're not heavily advertised with toy fairs in New Zealand. I'm afraid we don't hear of them. Like you guys do, flea markets. We have flea markets, but they usually only sell food and clothes and stuff like that. They don't really sell action figures. Maybe they do. I just haven't been to one lately. So garage sales are pretty good. You can get them. So they're pretty good.
Well, I love a middle-aged Kiwi guy's collection room is awesome, and I love watching his videos. I love KOC's videos, and there's some good there's some good Aussie collectors as well, isn't there? Like Sci-Fi and Jesse and
Phil from Triggers.
Ed Five's a good friend of ours as well.
Yes, got a good friend of mine now too.
You got some good eggs down there, Danny. You got a good lot down there.
Brilliant. I mean, Australia, those boys over there have immense fun going to different shows and picking up lots of good stuff over there. So, unfortunately, we don't get that here, or they're advertised, but I don't know where they are. So, I come from a background, Bob and Ram, of collecting and buying from stores.
You should have your own store. You should be selling Hobbit merch on your store, man. You should set up your own store. We would buy a ton of your stuff. You should sell, because there's a poster with you on it, isn't there? I'm sure there's a Hobbit poster with you. You can be seen on it.
No.
Or Or is it
No.
still? Is it a still? Is it a
It's
still?
still, that's right, a still shot that I'm supposed to actually, that will be coming.
You need to
That's
set that
what's,
up because you'll sell those, man. You'll sell
yeah,
those.
yeah. I've got one autograph for you, Bob and Salacious. So
We've
that'll
been
be coming.
after this. We've been after this, but we want to be the first. We want to be the first to buy one from your store,
Right.
though.
Okay.
So we want to buy number one, numbered number one. From you. Whenever you, no rush. When you get your store set up, let us know. We want to buy number one.
I have to be very careful because it's a license. So
There's
that's
ways of getting around it.
um, legal. I hope there.
There's ways of getting around it. There's ways of getting around it.
But there'll be. I haven't done it yet. I'm still working on getting autographed stills. Haven't I? I haven't shown you, have I? So
Show us your stuff.
okay.
Show us your stuff.
I'll show the still if I've got it here. Sorry, it's not a euphemism.
Show us your still.
It sounds like it's a euphemism, but it's not.
I can't believe how potty mouthed he is. Honest to God, you should have heard him in the green room before.
That's, if you can see that. Oh damn! It's gone. It's gone. Can you see that, Mum?
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've autographed it. So
you should sell them in your store. You should set up a store, and you could set up a Teespring store. Take the image and then add the image. You could add the image. Take a screenshot of that, and then just add the image. You can add the image to mouse mats and tablecloths and towels and t-shirts and all sorts. Bob will help you if you want. If you want.
Yeah. And that's, if you can't see me in that, I'm this short bloke going up some stairs. That was on another film. So
what film's that?
Called The Emperor.
The Emperor.
Yeah.
Who was in that then? I don't know if have I seen that.
Tommy Lee Jones and what's his name?
Oh, was it Pacific Theatre? Was it Second World War?
It was a
So how is it about the Japanese emperor? Is it
Japanese, the fall of Japan. So it was shot here in New Zealand, or some of it was anyway. And this, no, hang on, wrong one. Hang on, I'll show you guys this. This was me on the red carpet, if you can't see that.
Oh, look at that.
So
look at that.
I can sign that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was me on the red carpet on the Return of the Jedi. Return of the King. So
that's the best one, isn't it? Return of the King. That's the best one.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, 11 Academy Awards, everybody. 11 Academy Awards.
Oh, yeah, it's the best one. Were you in that? Were you in that?
What's that? Yeah, that I was in Samwise Gamgee's wedding. That was
Samwise Gamgee.
Sorry,
Samwise
Gamgee. Jason also was an orc.
Was he? Oh yeah,
said with the Kiwi boys. So, everybody got a look at him, really.
Yeah.
People came from overseas to actually get on those big three films. So it's just amazing.
Yeah, they did ask me, but I was busy at the time. So
yeah. Mate, I mean, if they're going to do it again, if Jeff Bezos decides to actually, is it Jeff Bezos? I don't know. No, it's probably Zaslav. This one. Zaslav says to Peter Jackson, "We're making Lord of the Rings again here in New Zealand. Come on over. You're most welcome." So,
they keep rumoring it in the press that they're going to redo it. I mean,
hard
act to follow because the first, Peter Jackson's effort was pretty damn perfect, really. I mean, how you improve on that, I don't know. I mean, what a task. So, but They should do it. They should give it a go.
Yeah, well, the thing is that the Power of the Ring didn't really sell, to be quite honest with you, Ron. It just didn't sell.
I think the Power of the Ring. The problem with the Power of the Ring was the press. Like like they just they politicized it before it even came out. And you want to keep politics. You want to keep politics away from the creative arts. There's no when they start mixing politics with the arts, then it sours things for people. So they need to keep all that out of it and just make good stuff.
Also, Bob and Salacious, it was the money as well. I mean, they spent huge billions of money on this project in New Zealand.
Yeah.
And really, and they changed the dynamic of the story writing. They introduced.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Just stick like don't introduce politics into the there's no place for it.
Yeah. So that's what Zaslav didn't like very much. People weren't watching it because they hated it really, and he's got a point. So that's where the story lies. That he rang up Peter Jackson and he says that, would you be interested in doing more Lord of the Rings? So
give it back to Peter Jackson. Give it back to him.
Yeah, that's
Usual Mike says, what a great film to be part of. Like you must be amazing, like, experience to be involved in that piece. So no one will ever take that away from you, you were there.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, it was pure luck, almost pure luck, that I met my agent in a bank because she tapped me on her shoulder and says that, by any chance, are you an actor? I says, yes. Mind you, they were looking for short people anyway, and I was short. And this look, Emma Steady.
You got to have the look, and you got to have the talent. So.
And I loved it. I absolutely loved that scene. It was, got fed, and paid well for one day.
Outside of Star Wars, it's probably got to be the biggest franchise ever, isn't it? Outside of Star Wars, is there? I mean, Star Wars has got to be number one, I think, just because of the it was the first, and it was in the 70s. But outside of Star Wars, I mean, Star Trek maybe, but Lord of the Rings is up there, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it has to be. Yeah, you're quite right. You're quite right, Bob. Yeah, because I mean, I think Peter Jackson knew what he was doing, and he thought, well, we'll keep it as close to the books.
Yeah.
And it paid off because he honored the family of Tolkien.
Totally, and the films got better, as he got going. What did you think of The Hobbit? That was controversial for some people. The Hobbit series.
Yeah, well,
what's your take on that?
The Hobbit should have been just one movie. It should have been 3 movies because
or two, maybe.
Yeah, maybe 2. Yeah, because everybody had to wait for another year for one movie to come out, and that was the frustrating part. So, but they had a lot of problems, Bob and Salacious. They had a lot of problems with their technology. They had to put a black sheen over the film stock because they could see the imperfections of the glue of some of the sets, because they could see the glue in the film when they were watching it. So they had to take it back a number of times. I think it should have been they should have had blood in it with the 5 armies. When you watch that film, you can't see any blood spilled at all.
So I had to get a PG rating or something like that, was it?
Yeah. So everybody complained about that, but I think you're right. I think it should have been just maybe 1 or 2 films and not just 3. So
people complained about the bar scene when the pub, but I like that when they're like singing and and they're I like that.
Which one?
When they were all getting together in the pub and they're like drinking and
yes,
I quite like that one. The other scene that people didn't like is the barrels when they're in the river. That didn't.
Yeah, I like that though.
Yeah, I thought it was quite
that's
cool.
the book. That's actually so. They introduced a female character, and that was the elf. What's his name? Evangelina Lilly. I think that she was introduced, but she fit in there quite well. I think Legolas was introduced in the opera. I'm not certain he was in the book, but anyway, it kind of worked.
Pity, I just need to give the chat a little bit of a warning because it's important. It's important, you know, that obviously whilst this has been going on, my pheromones have been like going. I just noticed Miss Days in the chat, and you know, just as a pre-warning, there, everyone that's chatting to Miss Day, you might think she's a bit flirtatious, and you know, and she might be a bit flirty, and it's probably because my pheromones are affecting her.
Right.
She might be feeling a bit fruity. So I just like to say, just don't take advantage, everyone. This is just a natural effect of like when special lady friends get affected by my pheromones. So
is your leg amorously waggling? Is it?
Is my willy waggling? Is that what you're saying?
Is your leg amorously
my
kicking?
Third leg, my tripod.
Yeah, is it kicking because Betty's uncontrollably?
Thing is, Miss Betty's used to it, so now while she's trying to get used, you can never really get used to it, but so right now she's probably quivering and you know, and feeling a bit, you know, temperature might be going up a little bit, and humidity level might be increasing a bit, and heart rate sort of pounding.
If steam rises on your camera, I'll let the chat know.
Yeah.
And I got to say, Miss Detty, have at it, flirt on.
You dirty bugger.
So, just don't do this. Just don't do the 60s and get everybody to actually dance around naked. If you so, I don't know where that came from.
Don't, you know.
So,
don't burn any bridges there, Pete. Come on, we've got to.
Yeah. Let the sun shine in. Sorry.
Let the sun shine in. The sun shining.
Fifth Dimension. Come on, guys. That's the song.
We're all doing it. We're all going streaking in the quad. Everyone's doing it. Take your clothes off. Swing your bras in the air. Your brassieres.
Where were we? That's right. Lord of the Rings.
Oh, I'm thinking about boobies jiggling around now. Oh yeah, Hobbits. Yeah, Hobbits. Yeah, what? Yeah, didn't quite live up to it. Did it? Just didn't quite get there. Didn't quite. You know.
You mean the Hobbits? Let's say this: it was better, absolutely 10 times better than the Power of the Ring.
Yeah. So, oh God, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It got back Elijah Wood, Ian McCallum, and got a good cast to it as well. Notably half and half British and Kiwi actors who were the dwarfs. So that
good
was
combination. Us Brits and the Brits and the Kiwis.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Here's a question for you, Rum, from Stu.
So. Dick Gates. Listen, all I'm going to say about that Peaky is be careful. But I've known Peaky a while now, and you know, I think it was me that revealed live on air that, unbeknownst to many of you people that have met Peaky on YouTube, Peaky is actually well known in the scene over here. He's England's #1 dogger.
Yeah.
So
I know that.
You know, people didn't realize that. But if you like Sunday, it's Sunday. If you go to the A38, the second lay-by after the roundabout, you'll probably see him parked up about 10 o'clock at night. You might see his little white bum pressed up against the windscreen, bobbing up and down. That'll be peaky. So
no one gets my joke that I say that, you know, what's catting then? So no one gets that joke. Every time I put it up on chat, no one gets catting. So he's dogging what's catting. But anyway,
don't get it.
See, you don't get it. My humor is just horrible sometimes.
Bob.
What's going on?
Bob. What's he doing, Bob? Bob.
What? What's up? What's up, Ron?
No, carry on.
Is that joke kind of gone over your head?
Move on. Darth Muzzer's in the chat.
And,
Shaman. Yeah. I can move any mountain. I can move any mountain. He's a good. Whoa, Ebenezer good. He's a good. Whoa, Ebenezer good. Little known story about the Shaman. The lead singer of the Shaman is also a DJ. He's called Mr. C. And he used to own a nightclub in London that Bob used to go to called The End. Brilliant nightclub in London called The End. Mr. C owns it, and he was the guy that did the rapping in the Shaman. I can move any mountain.
Thank you for that rendition of
Shaman, move any mountain. I can move any mountain. Move any mountain. Right.
How was it being on with Vern and Super Awesome Geek Show today? So because
pretty average. I mean, you know, I've known them both for ages, so you know, Vern's bad jokes really don't get any better. To be honest, you know, he likes to get old. He's a bit of a, you know, he's old. Both of them are old. Vern's old. He's grumpy. He likes his rants. He rants on. He goes on a bit, doesn't he? To be honest, he's got a good toupee. I think he's got. You think that it's not his hair? You know, that's a toupee. So
catch this replay, Oakenhurst.
So he's all right. John, you know, John's John, any. I mean, you know, this is my Super John figure.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I'm Super John. I like to wear shark hats, and I have my own show called the Super Awesome Science Show, where I give really bad, inaccurate facts and talk about science that doesn't work.
Bad fact that's brilliantly funny. Oh my goodness. Sorry, John. Yeah. It's funny.
This is my bum.
You seem to be getting along all right with your gaming nights, because that's quite cool to actually go to that way. I mean, you've kept that, which is really good. Playing online games with Chip and
not as much. Yeah, not as much. We used to do a lot of midweek streaming. Saturdays is always a day where you'll always find us streaming on a Saturday. So Saturday is kind of like, well, I was going to say Saturday is lying in your underwear on the couch day, but actually that's most days. But Saturdays you'll always find us streaming. We call it Saturday Shenanigans. So there's always me. There's always half a dozen of us streaming. So if anyone ever wants to play, we're Salacious Rum on PlayStation Network. So it's always an open invitation. People drop in and out, and we're normally playing, you know, Battlefront or Diablo, or we started playing Grand Theft Auto last night, but Well, basically, whatever game everyone's got, we'll play. So,
Right.
so that's always a bit of fun.
Bob, can I ask you this question?
Yes, sir.
I've always wondered this. How did you come up with having Salacious as this gimmick? And as
What gimmick? What are you talking
this,
about?
Yeah.
Bob.
I love it. I love it.
Bob unfortunately has a job that does not allow Bob to appear on camera. So if Bob's bored ever, if the people that Bob worked for ever saw Bob on YouTube, Bob could be in some trouble. So and Salacious is far more interesting than Bob anyway. God damn right. Bob's boring, Pete. Average Bob, you don't want him on. You don't want him on. You don't want him. You don't want him, Pete. He's old. He's boring. He's ugly. He's smelly.
I've got to at least ask one searching question, and I'll leave it at that.
You don't want him.
Thanks, Bob.
I'll leave it. He's stinky. He's got a smelly bum.
So that's my first and only searching question from you. Thank you much.
There you go.
I will search no more.
Yeah.
But it's. I mean, you're hilariously funny. And
who are you talking to?
Both of you, you Salacious.
Well, yeah. I mean, come on.
You bring the entertainment, which is. I love your show because you bring the entertainment, you bring the humor, and it's so comforting. It winds down my days if I've had a crap day. I mean,
carry on.
So I thank you for that. I really do that.
Yeah.
So,
carry on.
That's it.
What else was good about me?
As you're a monkey lizard with no pants on, dangling in the wind.
Yeah.
And you're friends with everybody in this community. You love people, or do you love people?
Well, some. I mean, my special lady friends.
Shanty and Miss Detty.
Shanty, Miss Detty, yeah. Oh yeah.
And that's it. So.
All right. So.
Good silence, just for a second there.
Is that you bigging me up?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's my key.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll
take it.
Good, because
And Pete, I'll give you some. Look, I'll come back at you. I'll come back at you.
Yeah.
I've been watching you from afar.
Yeah.
You're young.
Yeah.
You're ish. You've got good hair.
Yeah.
You're funny.
Well, thank you.
You make funny faces.
Yeah.
I like your funny faces. You've got everything that you would need to be my wingman.
Right.
And I think, to be honest, I've been thinking about it.
Yeah.
I kind of want to make you a formal offer because I think you and I could do some damage.
Yeah.
We could really get out there and do a bit of damage. Do you know what I mean?
Boeing wingman or biplane wingman? So, which one?
What was the first one?
Boeing wingman, which is a big wing, or a small biplane wingman. How far do you want to go? So, How big do you want to get it?
Big.
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 Sorry.
Big.
All right.
So, like, if we go out shagging, we can
Yeah.
cause some proper damage. You know.
Yeah.
I
have to get over there. So.
I'll cook them and you fry them.
All right. Yeah. And then we'll blow up together. So
We'll blow up. We could blow up. We could be massive. Pete, we could be huge.
Yeah, nice.
We could go viral. You and I could go viral, couldn't we?
Yeah. It's not a euphemism. Viral.
We could go viral. Don't go viral with Pilly Yum Yum.
Or don't go viral either.
Don't go viral with whatever you do. Herpes.
So, don't go viral either. So I don't want
Riddled. Did I tell you that one time I got attacked by koala bears in Australia?
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Tell us that story.
Yeah. Well, they were all over me, trying to hunt me. I got chlamydia. I was only petting one of them, just like, getting friendly with one, and then 6 of them jumped on me.
Getting amorous with you.
Yeah, getting all horny. They kept, I couldn't get away from them.
At least they're not murder bears.
I had a limp for a week. And I still get rashes from the chlamydia.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I have to have an ointment rubbed into me.
Well, stay away from me for a bit until we get the wingman sorted out. So.
Oh, don't worry about that. Yeah, don't worry about that. I'll be cleared up by them.
Okay. I'm gonna have to make sure you all your shots. Yeah.
So. I'm inoculated. Don't worry.
Because that'll be a problem with chlamydia.
So the Shagging Brothers, KOC, the Shagging. That's what we could be called. We could have a show. We could have a show called the Shagging Brothers, couldn't we?
Yeah.
What are you up for it?
You're gonna have to put it in subtitle.
It's basically you and I just improvising, and we invite someone on, and we improv. We'll try and convince them to join our shagging crew.
Yeah. And thanks, Matt. It'll be Shagging Brothers if it's in Australia. Right?
In fact, what we could do is the show could be you and I. We're the shagging crew. And someone comes on, and they have to interview and we have to interview them. They have to apply to join the shagging crew, and we have to ask them questions and interview them to see if they can join the shagging crew.
What type of questions?
Well, so why do you want to join the shagging crew? What makes you think?
Straightforward.
What special talents have you got to bring to the shagging crew? What is your special move?
Pack and Pete? No, that could be a line.
If Pete's up front and I'm down under, what position are you going to take?
You can ask that question.
If Pete suddenly deploys his special move, the praying mantis, how will you react live?
Yeah, or how are you going to deal with down underisms? Sorry, that's a bad question.
When Pete pulls out his magic wand, what will you do?
I wasn't the Harry Potter.
I like that Scott Crusher. I watched some of his videos as well. He's got a good collection. That's Scott Crusher.
Scott Crusher's great. Yeah.
I watched your videos, Scott Crusher. I liked your collection.
Yeah, you're right, Mr. Eddie. It took a turn.
So, what do you reckon, Pete and Salacious, the shagging crew?
Yeah, well, I have to get a more crew to actually be a crew with the shagging crew.
But that's the point of it. It's the two of us, and someone has to interview to join us.
Okay, well, we could give it a try.
Yeah.
Give it a try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could happen.
How about 3 times a week?
Bloody hell, you Randy bugger. Look at Pete, old Randy pants. 3 times a week, bloody hell. I don't know if Bob's got this. Bob won't have the stamina for that.
No, I probably won't either there, Bob. The question then, isn't it?
3 times a week, bloody hell.
Including Saturdays and Sundays. Right, no, just kidding. Well, it starts laughing already, so we're in the clutches of it.
3 times.
In the clutches.
That might interfere with Bob's self-pleasuring timetable.
So, well, is that 5 days a week, including Saturdays and Sundays?
Times a day.
all day, every day.
He's always touching his willy.
All right. Yeah. So he likes the movie called Free Willy then.
We were disappointed. We thought it was false advertising. Got really excited. Yay, we're going to watch Free Willy. And then it was a big fish. Well, what the hell? We didn't come in to see a big fish. It's a big bloody fish. Expected to see something else. False advertising Hollywood.
Not free big fish. Yes. It's
false advertising, Pete.
Yeah. Different semen, I suppose. So it's a good turn.
You see, you're getting into it now. Look, he's a potty mouth. This PG, he's a potty mouth.
I can be. Yes, I can be. So,
this old Dave, Miss Dave, disappointed it wasn't a sperm whale. Jesus. Oh God, that would have been a mouthful, wouldn't it?
Oh man, a little bit of a whale of a time, wasn't it? I'm spouting now. I'll tell you that.
Oh God!
If you haven't just joined us, everybody, I'm talking to Salacious Rum, and we're spouting off.
It is. He's bubbling up. He's going to get himself in hot water soon.
Probably. I'm probably going to get
in trouble.
This is not salt water. So.
Says he's having a whale of a time. Stu says that he's getting excited over Moby Dick.
There she blows.
Oh, Pete.
Yeah.
Honestly, what am I going to do with you, Pete? We're like 2 chips. We're like 2 chips off the old block, you and I, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
You know?
Yes,
that's what I mean.
Yeah, talking about our Moby Dicks. We
always end up talking about our Moby Dicks, don't we?
Yes, it's my old pastime, isn't it?
If we went to the urinals together and we started weeing at the same time and we got our willies out, would you touch Willie? Would you be up for touching Willie?
What?
Like when knights touch their swords, it's like a sign of like, you just touch helmets.
This can be construed as too far, Rum.
We don't want to cross the streams, but
yeah. So
was that too far? Too far.
Yeah.
Too far.
Too far.
Too far.
Yeah. Sorry.
Too far. No willy touching.
No.
It's just a Kowakian thing. That's just a Kowakian. They don't do that in New Zealand.
No.
They rub noses though. They rub noses.
They probably cross streams sometimes, but
no, you do cross streams.
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
You do cross streams. Oh, you're changing your tune now.
I don't know. No, we don't. Well, it's too far. It's too far.
Too far.
Right.
Too far.
Yeah.
Too far.
Yeah.
Too far.
So, yes.
That's right, Darth Muzzle. Just a tip. Just a tip.
Tip of what?
Tip to tip. That's right. That's right, Mr. E.
What's that? What's that, Ted?
That's right.
What is that? Rum?
That's an Ewok in a hole. Just see his little bum. There's Ewoks everywhere around here. Ewoks everywhere around here.
Why you got a lot? Oh, he's already doing. Oh yes, you're talking about this. This was a custom, wasn't it?
That's from Nemo Toys in England. It's a Gorax from Caravan of Courage.
With the young Ashley Johnson.
They hunt the Ewoks.
Yeah. With young Ashley Johnson in that film, Caravan of Courage.
Oh yeah.
Ellie, she played in The Last of Us games.
Oh, is that her?
Yep.
I like it when Wicket gives her pervy eyes. It does, doesn't he? Gives her pervy eyes.
Yes.
Gives her pervy eyes. Gives her the pervy eye.
What's this? Pete, is that? Oh, can't read. Pete,
the undiscovered country.
Cool and unexpected. Yeah, exactly. Can't read. Might have to have glasses. Can't read. So,
have we gone off the script, Pete? Have we gone off the?
Go off the script. No, we're fine. We're fine. This is, I love it because this is who you are, and sometimes this is who I am. I like to be free. Conversation is brilliant. So everybody's having fun, and that's fantastic. I love being fun. So
just there shooting the breeze, improving, just playing it all natural.
I can't be happier laughing and just joking, even if it's sexual innuendo and it goes that far. It's brilliant. I love it. So so I got brought up by watching Blackadder with sexual innuendo and stuff like that, and all that kind of good stuff. So
four candles. Excuse me, love. Can I buy 4 candles?
Yes.
No, 4 candles. No, not 4 candles. 4 candles.
What? Sorry, I've forgotten that. What is that? Is it a Monty Python?
Yeah. 4 candles.
4 candles. I love Monty Python because it's so good. British comedy, I think, was probably what I love the most because it did have sexual connotations and sexual innuendos without being sexual innuendos as much, but just a fantastic,
well, you're one of you Kiwis are our cousins, aren't you?
Yeah. We're in the monarchy still, so unlike Australia wants to get out of the rat race, but it's a different story. So,
apparently it's the 2 Ronnies, not.
Okay, that's right, 2 Ronnies.
2 Ronnies.
4 candles.
4 candles.
4 candles.
4 candles.
No, I want 4 candles.
4 candles. 4 candles.
4 candles. No. 4 candles.
4 candles.
It clicks. It now clicks. It's brilliant. Fish skit. Dead fish skit. Parrot.
Yeah, the parrot.
Rum, I am going to finish up here if you don't mind.
Finish up.
Yeah, the show. So, everybody. It's a strange way to finish up with four Gandals and the Monty Python reference, but please put your hands together for Rum. He's been a brilliant, awesome guest on the P.G.M Show. I want to bring him back in the future for the P.G.M Show. That will be, either once or twice a month. It'd be freaking brilliant. And I think everybody knows you, Salacious. So it's up to you. Any channel he's got going, Leo Studs, please subscribe to it. And his and go and like who he guests on with other shows and subscribe to their shows. He's everywhere. He's a delightful character. Salacious Rum. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me, Pete. Appreciate having me.
Thank you very much. So, you've been a great guest.
My royal wave. I've been practicing it.
And I can say, everybody, this might sound cheesy, a really good friend now of mine and a wingman.
Yeah.
So,
we'll be touching willies in no time.
Yes. We will free willy together. So, thank you very much, chat. Jared, I see you, Jared Kane.
Mr. Gerard.
Thanks, Stu, Georgie, Matt, KOC, Scott Crusher, everybody who I missed. I'm sorry. Thank you very much. Tez, of course. Mike and Jason, all of you. Thank you,
Georgie.
Anyway, before I do that, sorry, Rum, I'm going to say, Rum, have you got anything going this week coming up?
Yes. Thank you for asking. Yes, we'll finally be publishing our Salacious Visit Star Wars Celebration video, which was a bit of a disaster, to be honest.
We didn't even talk about that too, actually.
Bit of a disaster. And also, we've been backing Greg and Gianni's kind of book from day one.
Ooh, okay.
And there was a bit of a campaign to get Salacious in the book. And for those of you that have got the book, I'm in it.
Yeah,
I've got a whole page. There's a whole page with me, and I'm in 2 bits of it. So we're doing a thank you video for that, and reminding people if you didn't buy it, there's 1 week left to get the second run of it. So we'll be putting out a video in the week to promote that, because they did us a solid putting us in the book. So
I'll be in the chat for that if it's live. So I'll help that promoting. So.
Very good. And Mr. Stu, the Universal Collector, is interviewing me next Saturday. So that will probably be Friday after. I think that might go out. So
again, everybody, please watch Salacious Rum on any of his channels. He's fantastic, and he's funny. He's humorous. Good friend now of mine, and just a delight, you could say. A delight. Anyway, Salacious, I'll see you in the green room. I will now do my bit. So thank you. Anyway, I'll see you later. Stay in the green room, everyone. I'll be back.
Bye, everyone.
Oops, sorry. He's saying goodbye to everybody. So
bye, everyone, and remember, monkey lizards are for life. We're not for spit roasting. Goodbye.
Okay, everybody, thank you very much. Yes, that was my fantastic, and do I say it? My I'm gonna say it, cheesiness. Before I go, now my good friend Salacious Rum, Bob. Great, fantastic conversation. I think funny as, and I love this kind of thing. I love this community. Thank you very much for being a part of it, everyone. I'll say, thank you very much. God, hang on. What am I doing? I'm doing this. Hang on. hang on, everybody, and I will. Whoop, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm stuffing it up. That's what I'm doing. And I would say, everyone, take care. I'm going to say that again. God bless, and until next time, yes, stay safe. Take care of yourselves out there. Until then, I'll see you later.